right, comic fans, this is Comicfan with another humble haul. In this episode, I went to a swap meet and there were two comic book vendors, one with dollar comic books, and I came out with a big stack of 25 books for $25. Let's go ahead and dig into it, shall we? Okay, so like I said, I went to a swap meet, picked out 25 books at $25, and I came around with something pretty impressive. I was very impressed with the selection. The top of the stack, we're going to go with Batman number 442, first Tim Drake as Robin. Not a bad way to start off the stack. Also, New Avengers number 1. For some reason, I always gravitate towards this cover, and Bendis' work isn't always bad for a buck, right? I also came across Punisher War Journal number 1. I'm alright with that. I don't hardly ever leave an issue number 1 for $1 back in the boxes. Also, pleasantly surprised to find issue number 7. Some really good Jim Lee artwork in there, and unfortunately didn't have the first part to this 2-part story, but I'm not disappointed. Then I came across some Brian Bolland Wonder Women's, which was a pleasant surprise. In that stack, I picked out Wonder Woman number 89, which is really great detail to the skeletal remains of Wonder Woman there. Followed up by issue 90, first appearance of Artemis. Not bad. But what really caught my attention with the Bolland artwork on the Wonder Woman's was actually issue number 96. Great Joker artwork. And my favorite, I've never had this book, issue number 97. Man, I was excited to see this. It doesn't go for a lot of money, but I've never come across this in, just some dollar bins. Great pickups there. Also picked up House of M number 1 for some reason. I picked it up in the last couple episodes, and I just, for some reason, I just can't put it. I can't put it back in the boxes. On to some independent finds for $1. Kick-Ass number 1. That's not bad. These were some really good boxes. I was pretty happy. Along with the more independents, the Gen 13 number 1, and the one thing that I wouldn't expect to see for $1, a Spawn number 1. No, unfortunately, it's not a newsstand, but how often do you see Spawn number 1s these days for $1? I was alright with that. Okay, then I picked up 2 copies of She-Hulk number 1, Sensational She-Hulk number 1. One was in okay condition, but the other one's really nice. And also picked up Ren and Stimpy number 1, still poly-bagged. And yes, it still has the air Fowler enclosed, of course. I never figured out what it smelled like because my past issues have always been poly-bagged. So if anybody knows, put it in the comments down below. I've always liked to know exactly what it smells like without having to sniff it. Okay, some good DC stuff. Found a Batgirl number 1 in there. Not bad, just like I said. You find a number 1 issue in there. It's only $1. Go with it. There's some good Bronze Age I came across a couple of issues. Marvel Spotlight number 13, Son of Satan. Really great issue there. I was really happy with that. Good John Romita art. And an All-Star Comics number 69, first appearance of one of the Huntress. That was pretty good. Didn't mind picking that up for $1. More Bronze Age. Picked up Captain Marvel number 25 and Captain Marvel number 26. This was a welcome surprise because this is something I hardly ever see in my any boxes I go and dig through. A complete set of Dune. Dune number 1. Number 2, number 3, really in great, high-grade condition. I was really happy to see that. I picked those up right away. And I'm thinking that I'm probably the first one around into these boxes to let some of these go by. However, there was a person that came over while I was digging in the boxes, and he also left with a stack. So it kind of makes you wonder, messes with your head, what did I leave behind? And what did this other pick up? I wish I would have found out, but oh well. Along with the last 3 books I found in this dollar bins. Amazing Spider-Man number 162, first appearance of Jigsaw, not bad. Not to mention that some of these were actually newsstands, so pretty happy with that. Second to the last book, What If, featuring Planet Hulk. Debated to be the first appearance of Scar, the son of Hulk. So I'm really happy to see that. I've picked up a couple in the past, and I've let them go, but I've heard there's some renewed interest with the son of Hulk, so I'll hold on to that for a little bit. But the last thing that I picked up in these boxes, and you probably saw it in my thumbnail, was something, and this is all I saw, was a certificate of authenticity. And I said, wow, okay, it means it's signed. For $1, I'm going to pick it up regardless. I flip it over, and I found out it's a Venom number 1. Pretty nice. Signed by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. And I don't know why this was in the boxes when, a lot of the other stuff wasn't current issues. I did come across a couple of modern age stuff, but I wasn't expecting this. But very happy to pick it up. It's not in the best condition. You got a little bit of a little crunch there. I don't know if it will pick it up, but it's there. Not a gradable copy, but once again, for $1, I am not leaving that behind. Really happy to have that. So that was my 25 dollar books, or 25 issues for $1 each. I'm really happy about it. Hope you go in and join me on my next episode. But until then, this is Comicfan, and as always, happy hunting. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.